Watch as this entitled woman throw a tantrum when the things don't go her way.
I see you in there, open the goddamn door and give me my kid. Open the door, and give me my kid. I know where you live. No, you had to sit there and ignore my texts and calls. Give me my kid. Give me my goddamn kid. Is my kid here, yes or no? Give me my kid! Your shit up real quick, ho!
Is she in your house? Cause your scary ass wife, won't give me my goddamn kid! Give me my kid! So go in there with your broken ass door handle.
You're gonna have to go through your garage or the back.
Why are you gonna?
You want me to throw? You want me to throw a goddamn rock through your window? Give me my
I
kid.
want you to throw a rock in my window. Yes.
You want me to?
Yes.
Open the goddamn door then.
How am I gonna do it? How am I gonna do it? Can I?
Stupid ass. Concealing where my kid is at. You know I don't.
Get the in my house.
Yeah, touch me. Touch me.
I'm gonna get the.
I'll you up.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Alright, can we talk to you over here real quick and tell us what's going on?
So, essentially speaking, we don't have anything written. We don't have like custody paperwork. None of that stuff's finalized or done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So she was coming down for her sister's thing with what was supposed to be her mom, but I guess with him, and she was gonna let me
What
have
do you
the
mean her
kid.
sister's thing?
Her sister had some kind of engagement party. So, anyways, they get here. I picked her up on Friday at 3 in the morning. They're supposed to get in at 12. I went and picked her up, got her, and then we've been hanging out. We had through text and agreement through each other. I was supposed to have her till December 8th, and I was gonna fly her back on a round trip and send her back home. And we went to the fair yesterday, whatever.
You and the daughter, or you and daughter and her?
Me and the daughter, just me and the daughter. And then we go. I work during the week up in Daytona, and so I need somebody to watch her. Nicole was the only person that could watch her today. I'm gonna pay her some money for her to watch her. Nicole is Eddie's wife. We've both known them for years. They have 2 kids.
How long would you say you know them for?
I'm 20, about to be 24, middle school, so for a long time.
And she's known them that just as long, or?
Just as long. She knew them before me.
Oh.
So apparently she has some problem with them. But either way, just like when I wasn't told that, who's watching my kid, when he was watching her, I didn't necessarily think I had to say that because I'm her parent too.
Were you and her ever married?
Yes, technically still. We're
Okay.
separated, but technically
So
still.
you guys are not divorced?
Not fully, no. So, anyways, I need somebody to watch her. Nicole has 2 kids. She's been there, done that. Safe house. Cool. And I went to work and I start getting blown up by her, my best friend's baby mama. Just blowing me up. Where's Rhea? Yo, Tana's tripping. This and that and the third. I call her. As soon as I call her, where the f*** my kid? Where's my kid? This and that. I'm like, hey, relax. I'm at work. What's up? She's like, where's my kid? And I'm like, she's with the sitter. Who's the sitter? Nicole. Oh, no, you got me this and that and the third, blah, 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 woo, woo, hung up on me. So as soon as that happened, I told my boss, I gotta go. Lev came down here to pick up Ray because I don't want to drag them into my shit, So I tried to get here as quick as possible, but obviously she got there first, and I'm on the phone and you hear her banging on the door. And
you were on the phone with who?
I was on the phone with Nicole, yeah. We were all on the phone on like a 3-way call. And she's in there banging on the door. I tried to call, I called her mom to see if she can maybe talk to her or something. Called my mom, she didn't answer anybody. So she found out, and that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
And what did you say to Nicole while was knocking on the door?
While she's knocking on the door, I said, wait for Eddie to get there, because I don't know what the hell she's doing. And I tried to tell her that on the phone. I was like, I don't want you, I have no problem telling you where the kids at. I don't want you going there causing a scene in front of a bunch of kids, So I'm like, you're not going to go there acting a fool. And, that's what happened. So I just told her, wait for Eddie to get there before you open up the door. And, that's what they did.
So just to confirm, so you said wait for Eddie to get there before you open the door to mom until you get there?
Yes. Not until I get there, but until somebody gets there that can, help mediate, instead of her just busting in and, makes sense.
So does she just not like Nicole, or just doesn't like them in general?
Apparently she doesn't like Nicole and has never given me a reason. So,
And how old's the kid?
she's 2 years and 7 months.
Okay. You said you can have her basically until December 8th. Was that through text or on the phone?
It was through text and the phone, but when she first got a call, I was like, why the f*** been blown up? She's at the sitter, I'm with my job. That's when we called. And then that's after she hung up, I said hello. I sent her the picture of them having a good time, looks like it to me. Just send me your number, sent her the number. Sent her the number again. I asked her if she's taking Rhea. She said, if you don't let me see my kid, I'm going to all of you guys up.
Go see the timestamp where you sent the contact.
If I have...
Hello. What's your name?
I'm Kim.
Deputy Dorsey.
Deputy Darvitz.
Can you tell us what's going on?
So I'm about to leave tomorrow morning. I want to see my kid. She was gonna stay down here with him for like up until like December 5th, but he's over here dropping her off and concealing where she is. I texted him since 10 o'clock this morning. It took till 12:30 of me blowing up his phone while he's at work to tell me where my kid is, and he still wouldn't tell me who she's with. I figure it out. I find her address, so I pull up to where my kid is at. I look in the door. She's shooing my kid into a room. I'm like, is my kid here? Is Rhea here? Knock, knock, knock. Is my child here? I'm looking in the window. I'm hearing my kid. And I'm like, is my daughter here? I see my kid walk out to come get me. She shoos her back in the room. So at that point, I'm kicking her door. I'm going to kick the door. Why are you kidnapping my kid? Why are you holding my kid hostage right now? She's trying to come to the door to get to me. And you're literally concealing my child from me. And her, Nicole, Eddie, and Tyrell, all three withheld information of where my child was at. I felt like my child was kidnapped at that goddamn point. I'm doing anything I can to get into that door. I couldn't get in, but as I'm like kicking on the door, I kicked their door handle off. Her husband, she was at the house by herself with my daughter and her 2 sons. Her husband, Eddie Rivera, came up out of his car and walked up to the front, and I walked away from the door, and he was nose to nose with me, and I'm like, you better get my kid out of that house. Like,
He walked up to you or you walked up to him?
he walked up to me, up nose to nose, because I walked away from the door, kind of met each other in the middle. He was nose to nose with me, and he's like, okay, Kana, I'll get her. And I'm like, you better get my kid right now. Like, you better get my goddamn kid. And you can't go through the front door because your front door handle's broken off. You better go through the garage. He instantly gets pissed. She opens it up from the inside, and as soon as that door is opening, I'm going in there, and I grab my kid, and I didn't even step like a foot into the door. He has a Ring doorbell that I was ringing, so it should be capturing the freaking video evidence of it. I asked nicely and nicely and nicely at first for my child, and after like 10 times of asking where my child was and if my kid was in that room, she's holding my kid hostage. I did anything I could do to get into. I was trying to find something to bust through the door. There was nothing, so I used my foot.
So after the door opened, what happened?
I went in and I grabbed Rhea and I put her on my right. He already walked in between me and her at that point as I'm grabbing Rhea from her. And I put her on my right hip, and he's like shoving me, and I shove him, and then he slams me out the door. My slide gets stuck in the door, and my arm gets like pinched in the door, and I pull Rhea.
What's he saying to you?
I don't know. And so,
Don't know at all?
no, honestly, it was
Okay.
so fast. I really don't know.
So then they
What
slam
he
the door
was
and hit your
saying.
arm, and then what happens?
Yeah. So he slams it. My slide's in there. I have my daughter in my hand. I leave the slide. I walk to the car, and I tell him, all right, go.
Are you and the father, are you guys married?
Legally, yeah. We've been
Okay.
separated for 2 years, though. And
Okay.
we're going through a divorce.
We
right
guys
now.
are like legally married?
Legally, yeah.
Okay. When you came down here,
But I have on, like, court documents that were separated.
yeah.
My EBT. through
Yeah,
my
that
wig.
part's fine. I'm just
So I have
finding out
proof
whether or not you guys
stating that we've
we're
been
currently, either way, you guys at
separated
some
for
point
years.
were legally married.
Yes.
Okay. So how'd you actually find out like where the kid was? Like how did that?
I was texting one of my friends the whole time. I'm like, I don't know where my kid's at, and I said now she's with Nicole. She said, okay, I'll find her address. So she did her little FBI work that she does. She found her address and sent it to me, and I was already in the L section circling, looking for the house that I remember is theirs.
How'd you find out she's with Nicole?
After I called Tyrell after like the 15th time, he finally told me that she was with Nicole and sent me a picture of her playing, all happy, and still wouldn't send me the address and let me know where my kid was at.
Okay. Because when you originally said, you said you were withheld the information of who your child was with and how to contact them.
Do you want me to show you all the text?
I saw a text, but now you're telling me that he's the one that told you who she was with and the contact number for her.
After he withheld that information for over hours, yes.
Okay. We already established that every person you called was at work, right?
Every person that he said that would be watching my child was
at work, including him.
Including
So it would be
him.
reasonable that if he's busy at work doing construction that he wouldn't be able to access his phone right away.
I would think that it's reasonable that he would answer the mother of his child whenever he hasn't seen his child in like years. You know, whenever she's calling.
When's the time he saw his kid?
April
Of
this year, but it was for like a little bit. But before then.
So it wasn't years, it was months ago. He's last saw his kid.
Yeah, but he hasn't been around her like that for years. He actually has never been around her like that.
Well, you just said he was deployed for 2 years, so I don't know unless he would go to whatever countries and see the kid. But since he's been back, you've seen the kid at least one other time, other than today.
Once. Yeah, once.
So it hasn't been years since he saw the kid. He saw her recently, and you guys were in agreement that when you come down here, he's gonna have the kid until December 7th or 8th, and that he would find a way either a round trip flight to bring her back to you or a driver.
Yes, that is correct. But we also had an agreement that who was going to be watching my child would be discussed between us, not my kid. When I'm here, he said he had no other option on where she could go. I'm here. I could have been an option. He did not communicate with me at all.
So when you were gathering this information that you believe that, in your words, that she was kidnapped and information is being withheld, why didn't you contact the police?
Oh, I told him I was going to, but where am I going to send the police to?
The address is located.
As soon as I got that address, I was already in the L section. And I pulled up to her house to get my child as civilly as possible. As civilly as possible. I knocked on the door. I asked if my child was there. As civilly as possible. As soon as I saw her keeping my kid hostage in a room, oh shit, I'm going ballistic.
Well,
I'm going ballistic. I don't
she
care.
She didn't keep her kid hostage because hostage
whatever, and I'll charge them with kidnapping. 100%, and they're all accomplices.
There is no kidnapping right now because at this time he has a legal right to the child just as much as you do.
Pay attention here. The officers explain that since the parents are still married, they both have equal custody rights. That means the mum can't call it kidnapping, even if she feels her child was being kept from her.
And you see in the text, he even said, what are they going to do? What are the cops going to do? I mean, like,
you could have called us and found out, but instead you went to the house, you knocked on the door, and under 30 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds, you then began an attempt to force entry into the residence.
It definitely wasn't before 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
We have the ring footage.
Right. The ring footage, I rang that way after I was sitting there knocking on the door.
You rang it once, you knocked on it, and then you started banging on it, and then you started banging on the door, yelling obscenities.
You have footage of me walking up to the door.
Absolutely.
And it's been 20, 30 seconds.
And then you began yelling obscenities into the residence, then you began attempting to bang on the door and kick the door.
Okay, so what's your stance here? You're sitting over here like...
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm being so dead ass. A man with a balls trying to come at a woman who had her kid.
I'm trying to help you understand about why if I'm babysitting for a friend of mine,
babysitting is different.
Someone enters the residence and begins banging on the door, I would be in fear and not want any children, including someone I'm supposed to be taking care of, to come out of the residence because I don't know what the heck's going on and why someone's banging on my door like that.
Well, she can feel like that all she wants, but emotions are emotions. That's how she feels, whatever. But what she did was withhold my child from me after I came to that door.
Okay. And then once he arrived...
He upset me in the very beginning by literally not telling me where my child was for hours.
Well, he was working, so he didn't reply. But
it doesn't matter if he's working or not. He saw me calling. He saw me calling to deny my calls, saw my texts, and still after that, for a long period of time, he was withholding who my child was with because he knew that I did not want her with them. I'm just confused. Like,
I'm trying to get all information and understand the steps he took and why, so we can make a reasonable assumption.
Yeah.
And then once he, so you said once he arrived, he walked up to you.
Yes.
But
I walked away from the door and he walked up.
So you met in the middle. Yes. He didn't walk up to you. You walked away from the door. He was walking up to the door, and you met in the middle.
I came away from the door and he came up to me.
And he went to go to his house, and you walked away from the door. You said he approached you, but if he's walking to his door and you approach him, and it looked to me like you got in his face. You were yelling at him, and then
he's one of the ones that would not tell me where my kid was at.
He's telling you to calm down and to relax for a second. Presumably his wife opens the door, and then you were then seen rushing the door and entering the residence.
Yes. to grab my child that was at that door. There's nothing, no law, nobody's opinions, nobody's feelings that are going to get in between me and my child ever, what so be it. Take me to court, don't matter, I'll fight that shit. I don't care.
But what you
Charge me with destruction of property.
But what you originally
Don't care.
stated was that you just opened the door and your daughter came out, so you walked up and grabbed her. But
I didn't. I never said that my daughter came out of that door.
That she
I
came-
walked
that you
maybe
saw her.
a foot into the door, maybe not even a foot into the door.
But you didn't
And
walk.
grabbed my
You-
child,
you-
put her on my right hip,
you
and
rushed-
as he slammed me out the door, I came through my right side of the body.
You rushed the door, causing it to swing open and cause damage to the interior of the house. On top,
maybe.
and on top of that,
Charge me
all-
for the house. I don't care.
all the while he's
I will
telling.
charge her, him,
when I asked you what
and
he
his
said,
wife
so
for kidnapping.
every time I've asked you anything, you've been able to remember everything,
Yeah.
except when I asked you what did he say when you were in the house, and that is the only thing you can't remember. What he's saying to you is get out of my house,
Okay.
which means you didn't allow Christian
I
to
said,
enter
give
his
me my
residence.
kid.
And then he's saying get out of my house.
I said, give me my kid.
Okay.
Do you have kids? You don't. Okay.
I do.
But you're not a mother. You don't understand that mother instinct.
Okay. Is
You
there
have your wife in the house with you? Your kid's mother in the
Is there
house with
anything else you want to add to the statement about what occurred today?
Yeah, I would like to press charges against him for kidnapping. Him and his wife.
Well, there's no kidnapping.
Yes, there was. Holding my child hostage, I would like to press charges on it.
Okay. Well, a hostage is someone taken for ransom or in the commission of another felony. Your child wasn't taken for any felony offense or for ransom. They're being babysat by a family friend of the
No, it's not just
father and
babysitting. It's holding hostage against the mother's will. So I would like to press charges. Fine, go ahead, press charges on that then. Whatever you want to do. Let's get this shit in court, though.
Okay. There's
Like,
nothing
really?
else other than that. Nothing else you want to
Huh?
add? Nothing else you want to add?
Yeah,
Like anything
I would
that
like.
occurred-
I would like
anything
to
that
press
occurred
charges.
that you didn't occur?
I
Well,
would
there's
like to press charges
Okay, for what?
for holding my child hostage.
Okay. This thing. Camera back for me.
Arresting me? You're arresting me.
I'll explain everything.
For what? Are you dead ass?
You're at this time you're being placed under arrest for burglary with a battery ×2 and criminal mischief.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Really, Tyrell? This is shit you want to do?
Ma'am, please don't scream at our witnesses. And at that point, you're incriminating or intimidating a witness and a victim in a felony crime. That's another felony. So please don't talk to them when we walk by.
What the actual? You're such an asshole,
I'll pull the car
bro.
up. I just have to go based on what I've been told, and based on your statements and their statements.
They kidnapped my child!
Ma'am,
They held my child from me! Put me in cuffs!
This is the initial arrest that you'll have a chance to battle in court, but you're going to catch additional charges if you keep yelling at them.
Thank you, Tyrell! Thank you!
just face this yellow stripe right here.
Get the f off of me! You're being an asshole! Can you not hold on to me? I'm not resisting for shit!
I don't want you to run away.
I'm not gonna run away! Can you let go of me, though?
You need to search her first, right? Yep. Did you call her Hazardine?
Can you let go of my
No,
arm?
I cannot let go of you. Watch it back.
Thank you, Tyrell, for taking your kid's mother away from her!
Man, if you do that again, you're gonna get another felony charge. I told you 3 times already not to yell at the witnesses and the victim.
Such an asshole, bro. You really get paid for being an asshole? You think your dick bigger than that? Because you want to be an asshole? Huh?
Face that way when you talk on it. I'm doing my job, ma'am.
Yeah, and your job is f***ing up people's lives.
Nope, it's just
It is, though.
interpreting the
No,
violations
it
of
is,
criminal law
though.
and
It is, though. Because they
protecting
literally
victims of
kidnapped my
crimes.
kid. You want to arrest me. I hope you sleep so good at night knowing you just ruined a child's life. Sitting there making calls of arresting me. And they took my child.
Step back
That's so
here.
crazy.
Step back here.
I'll sue the f out of all you, too. What's your name?
Deputy Dorsey,
Yeah.
ID number is 1007. It's going to be
Yeah, I'll remember that
in your
face
report.
and that list.
Yes, ma'am.
Your stupid, ugly ass.
Now you're just being mean, ma'am.
I am being mean. Are you gonna arrest me for that and charge me for that too?
No, it's not a violation of criminal
I'm
law.
pissed at you, because y'all literally use your judgment to sit there and arrest me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. leaving my kid with some dude who hasn't been with my kid for 2 years. She's not comfortable with him.
Double lock the cuffs.
You're ridiculous, bro. You're ridiculous. I work at a trauma-free facility.
I'll put the seatbelt on.
I'll sue the out of you. You specifically, bro.
You gotta pull it across like a normal seatbelt.
Is it funny to you?
I'm not even talking to you right now.
You're smiling though. You're such an asshole.
You're yelling
This
at
is
me,
why
man.
people
You're not
hate
being very
cops.
nice right now, man.
It doesn't mean to be very nice. You
And
have a
now
fucking
you're just
asshole
mocking
ass face. Don't you know that?
I've been told that before.
Yeah, because it's true. It's funny, right? Can't even unlock a damn seatbelt. Feel so smart, huh?
Now you're talking to her, not me.
I'm talking to you because
I'm
your
talking
hand
to her.
was on it. I don't have nothing against her.
All right, ma'am. Just watch your
Show ugly ass.
elbow.
Shut